I think you're getting mesmerized by all of this.
Who wouldn't?
Married real estate agents Troy and Denise are searching Oklahoma City for yet another home.
This would be the 4th house in 3 years. Do you know how insane that sounds?
Have you found one that you love?
You know me, I love them all. Oh, wow, look at that view.
But while Troy's itching to move,
Honestly, it's been 18 months and I'm just kind of getting bored.
Denise isn't so sure.
The only reason why I want to move is because I want to get a boat.
It's not the only reason.
I don't know if I've mentioned it lately, but I don't have to move. I have a gorgeous home now. We are thinking about moving again.
What? Again?
Again. So you can blame this guy. Troy likes to play what I call musical houses. I mean,
Well-
we've moved twice in the last 2 years.
Yeah, we know.
We are both real estate agents in Oklahoma, and we got our licenses after we got married.
I see beautiful homes every day and it makes me want to move almost every week.
Is it gonna be your forever home?
Hopefully. Moving this often is a little painful, so we are really hoping this is going to be our last home.
Have you found one that you love, that you're like, oh my gosh, I love this house?
You know me, I love them all. Like the country song, Big, Little, Short, or Tall. I like modern, I like French country, I like Victorian.
He likes everything. He wants to buy everything. I like a more modern vibe. I mean, what do you guys think about us moving? And like, we were wanting more space because we don't have a workout room. My elliptical is the side of the bed. It's very loud. Our office, we're like on top of each other. Our desks are side by side. And
Yeah.
Moving all the time could be our workout.
What about the guest bedrooms? Like people coming over, gonna stay?
Oh, yeah, what about our girls' weekend?
Right.
Yeah.
I need to take you on the house hunt with me. We're having a dilemma on a couple things. I don't want to go over budget. You guys know how I am.
Oh, yeah, we do.
And
The more you spend, the more you get of what you want.
I do not want to go over 500,000. I'm a frugal farmer's daughter, and I really struggle spending money.
I would go up to 600 if we had to.
Oh my gosh, that gives me like full body chills. I do not want to settle. We
You
don't have to
shouldn't settle.
move.
I haven't settled for a man yet. You shouldn't settle for a house.
Honestly, it's been 18 months and I'm just kind of getting bored. I really loved this house when we bought it, but I'm ready for something different.
I'm really not completely on board with buying a new house, but there's a couple of things that could steer me in the direction of giving him the green light. I want a make me move house, and I want a wow factor house, and I really
you
want a
do.
water view. I would love to look out at a lake. I'd like to be able to have a little pontoon boat, go out and go fishing with a glass of wine.
I really like a big front porch. I really like to talk to the neighbors.
He wants me to impulsively, like, just decide, and I can't do that. I'm too analytical about it. Here's the deal. I am gonna go along begrudgingly on this little house hunt extravaganza with Troy, but he's gonna have to compromise on some of the things that I really want because I love where we are.
Hey, we've got some time. I'd like to show you that house in Ponderosa neighborhood in Oklahoma City. It's on the water. We'd have plenty of
I
room.
like that.
For fitness, office. What is it, 539,000?
Ouch. What are the stipulations on boating? That's my big thing, is being able to get a pontoon
It's not
boat.
big enough to have a pontoon boat. But you can
That's
have
disappointing.
like a fishing boat or a paddle boat.
So is this it?
Yeah.
I like the landscaping and the archway and the stone accents, but honestly, this house is kind of vanilla to me.
I'll wait till you see the inside.
It's got a small front porch, too, and you want a big front porch.
It's big enough for a bench, and I like this front door.
So far, I'm not impressed, and for 539,000, I don't want to bite.
Oh, wow, look at that view.
I do like that your eye is immediately drawn to the water. The dark floors, to me, though, like the phrase I keep hearing in my head is another one fights the dust, because I'm OCD, and I'm always, like,
These aren't
sweeping.
that dark.
I do like the copper ceiling in here and the built-ins for all my stuff.
I really like this office, and you could have the one across the hall.
So
And this could be your office.
it's a decent size.
This living room is nice. There's just a lot of architecture going on here and built-ins.
I think that fireplace, though, is too modern for my liking. I like things more transitional. This is going to be a fad.
Well, in 10 years, you could change it.
I have to say there's kind of a glamorous, kind of sophisticated vibe here, but that backsplash reminds me of aluminum foil. It's too much even for me.
Really? Too glitzy for you? That's
Yeah.
surprising.
You like
I
it?
think I can live with it.
This island is huge, and they did go all out, I have to say, on they would put the quartz all the way down to the floor. I like the cabinets and the woodwork, but that backsplash is killing me. How can you change that without it damaging the countertops? Like, that could cost a lot of money, and we're already
It wouldn't
at...
damage the countertops. It sits on top of the countertop. You're so picky. This is not an okay house. I'll settle for it. This house is amazing.
I have a right to be picky. We've moved 3 times in the last 2 years, and I am sick of it.
Wow, I cannot get enough of this view.
I like a lot about it. The only reason why I want to move is because I want to get a boat to have a little bit of a retreat.
It's not the only reason. The other reason is fitness space, more office space. Wow, this is a big master. Look at the ceiling.
Like, you think this is a king? It's a really nice...
That's definitely a king.
I like the copper ceilings. I think that they did a great job with the woodwork in this house. There's a lot of upgrades. You can't beat the view.
No, I keep coming back to that too. The more we look at this house and the more Denise sees that view, I think she's coming around.
Oh my gosh. I love the look in here. Like, when you walk in here, this feels really grand. The walk-in shower is cool. It's got the pebble floor.
It's a walk-through shower. This is cool. And now for the upstairs. This room could either be fitness or guest room. You've got a great view of the lake again.
Oh, they're both the same. They look identical.
Either one can be fitness, either one can be guest room. This house is loaded with style and view.
This house is undeniably charming and has a lot of character. I'm not arguing with that. My main concern is every time I look out at the water, I'm gonna be like, oh, cool, I'm on the water. But hey, I don't have a pontoon boat, which is the whole reason why I was even entertaining moving.
Hey, you saved $20,000.
Well, I mean, not everything can be about money, right?
Well, it is if it's something you don't want.
Brought to you by Milk. Love what's real.
This house is loaded with style and view.
Troy, a real estate agent, is trying to get wife and business partner Denise to buy and move to yet another home.
My main concern is every time I look out at the water, I'm gonna be like, oh, cool, I'm on the water. But hey, I don't have a pontoon boat.
Well, there is a house on Silver Lake, and we know you can have a pontoon there.
Why didn't you show me that first?
Because it doesn't have space for an exercise room.
He has another lake house that he can take me to. Why hasn't he already? Like, why am I standing here? Wow.
Wow, I love this place. But it's $585.
Oh my gosh.
And it's only 2-bedroom, but you have to see it.
The architecture is really unique, which I really love. Oh my gosh, look at that view.
Pretty awesome. Look at this deck.
That is cool. And I love that when you're entertaining, there's like pockets everywhere for people to sit. But look at this. I can already feel my blood pressure
Look at all the
lowering.
pontoon boats. There's one there and there.
Yes, finally.
One over here.
The water makes me dance. It's definitely a make me move factor. This is what I was talking about.
I agree.
This is a real lake. Okay, I feel like my mind is opening more all the time.
Ladies first.
This is like the mother of open concept.
I love it. It's got like industrial construction. Just feels like rugged and modern.
You've got windows everywhere.
This feels huge.
The lighting in here is really good, but the windows are my favorite because of the view.
Our sectional would fit in here easy.
Look at the kitchen. Butcher block countertops.
I like that big gas stove.
I'm not sure how I feel about all the open kitchen cabinets.
I like these, how they slide instead of open out.
It's a little bit more modern than I like.
You don't love it?
If the price tag's $585, I'm trying to figure out if I would want to make any changes in here and how much is that going to cost.
I don't want to change anything. It's not too many stairs.
It's got the steel railing. Oh my gosh, look at all these floor-to-ceiling windows.
Wow. Check this out. It's a glass wall. I mean, how's that gonna work if you get up before me?
Well, I'm thinking that everybody out there can see us naked. That's
Who
weird.
cares?
Well, I care. It's pretty tight quarters in here. It is separate vanities, but the
This-
shower is really nice size, though, actually. Oh my gosh. I could put my lipstick on in here. This next bedroom better be massive. Okay, so you want to use this room, we'd have to do a Murphy bed. We'd have to have like a bunk desk type thing and our fitness equipment.
Fitness can go in the garage.
I don't know about that.
Could have a desk on over here, put a desk in this corner, put the sleeper sofa right here.
I'm drawn to things that aren't like what everybody else has, and this house definitely has the full package. It just needs 2 more rooms. No denying that we both love the lake, so
Yeah, look at that.
what are you thinking?
I'm ready to go for it.
That's no surprise. I don't even know why I ask you anymore. Troy wants to buy everything, and I feel like I'm always Debbie Downer, and I'm tired of playing that role. The entertaining space, the water view, all the pockets of conversation area, those are all fantastic. The quality of the house, the charm, the character. I'm not arguing with you about any of that. The only beef I have is that there's only 2 bedrooms. We're actually finally gonna go list the dollhouse. One thing I can say about the house is it's 1 in a million.
What do you think about that house for us?
For us? Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
So what's on the calendar today?
In real estate agents Denise and Troy's line of work, they deal with a lot of houses. But Troy is always more interested in buying their next home than selling, much to Denise's dismay.
We're actually finally gonna go list the dollhouse.
You talking about that big yellow Victorian?
Yeah.
No way. It's been years since we first talked about it. It's one of the coolest houses I've ever seen.
The seller has agreed to list it at $650,000.
Really? What do you think about that house for us?
For us? Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Definitely has the possibility for a lot of office space, fitness space.
I'm hung up on the $650,000 price tag.
Look at this place.
One thing I can say about the house is it's 1 in a million. Can't find another house like it in Oklahoma.
I forgot how much I like the curb appeal. We're here to list the house, but I'm hoping I can talk Denise into truly considering it. Huge front porch, goes all the way around to there.
A lot of entertaining space.
So cool.
Oh, wow. I'm like really drawn to this backyard.
Beautiful.
It's a really big pool, too. I really struggle with this house. It frustrates me a little bit because I've always called this house the doll house. And when you're in the house, you kind of feel like you're in a fairy tale. There's a really good energy, but it doesn't offer a lakefront. This is considered kind of a parlor room. I don't know how much a buyer would utilize that. I would really rather have one large living space.
Formal dining room. What do you think about the size of this?
I'm not sure if our table would fit, but I think for just a normal buyer, I think it'd be fine. It's a nice size office.
Yeah, I like all the built-ins.
Fireplace is cool.
Could this be my office?
We came here to get this house ready to list, but I'm the only one that's looking at this from an objective point of view. What I really like about the vibe of this house, like especially in here, is that you feel like you're in a bed and breakfast. It's gonna be really easy to market this place. I totally forgot there's a staircase in the middle of the master bathroom.
It's kind of cool and unique. It just makes it crowded.
It's unique, but I can really like envision myself getting up out of bed in the middle of the night and running into the staircase.
Running right into that.
Let's check out this study nook up here. Oh. Some people, they may look at this as wasted space, but you could use it as a yoga room, as a craft room, as an office.
I like it for you.
What do you think about just the master bathroom in general? I don't really care for darker granite. You know, I like white quartz.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Oh my gosh. You need like, you could do a high dive into this thing. It's so deep.
It is big.
I really like the size of the kitchen.
Double ovens when you need it.
There's a lot of counter space. The island's huge. For us to potentially buy, I don't like the dark. I like white quartz, so.
Well, we could change that.
But here's the issue with that. The price is $650,000, and you keep walking through rooms saying, oh, we can fix that. It's too much.
Denise has been frugal since the day I met her. I think it's okay to spend some money on this property if we get it.
I really do like the living room. I like the built-ins.
You can get a really big TV right there. Look how grand it looks with all the arches and high ceilings.
It does.
Look at all this patio space.
It is a great backyard, but let's face it, I think you're getting mesmerized by all of this.
Who wouldn't?
You can't put a boat in there, and I don't see any fish.
Well, it's only a few minutes to the big lake over here.
We don't have to move, so I wanted to be on the lake.
You got to see this bonus room. I think it could be a great fitness room.
Troy has one hat on, and it's a buyer's hat. It's a pretty big room. I do like that it's got overlooking decks out here.
The more you like, the better. It's a cool-looking bedroom.
Paint colors in here, I mean, they're not terrible, but it needs to be redone. So it's got a Jack and Jill bathroom, double vanities, which is nice. And then this bedroom, the red paint in here, it's really worn.
We wouldn't even come up here that much. I just think this property's kind of magical.
This property has a really good energy about it. It makes you feel good. I kind of feel like I'm on a staycation.
I'm looking at it for us to buy. It has the office space we need, the fitness space we need, a beautiful pool.
It's over my price point, and we're still back to no lake.
But what if you get everything else?
I want it all.
Tarek and Christina.
And a guest room.
The master bedroom is huge, and the master bath suite has that beautiful bathtub in the center, the separate
Walk-through
vanities.
shower was nice.
But there are some things that I would want to change, like the backsplash. And you know, the water view is a small brown pond that I can't put a pontoon boat on.
You could paddle boat, paddleboard, kayak.
My dream was to have a real boat.
Well, what about the Silver Lake house? It has a lot of character, great construction. You can't have a pontoon boat there.
I like the thought of being out on the boat. It's awesome. Like on our lunch hour, in the evening. The open concept in that place was incredible. It's just for us, 2 bedrooms.
We're only 2 people.
But we work from home. I work out from home, and I'd like to have a guest space. I don't think that's asking too much.
I want to know what you think about buying this place.
The price tag, $650,000. You're nuts.
I think you like this house as much as I do. It has tons of character and charm. Doesn't have everything perfect, no. But it has the office space we need, the fitness space we need.
It's undeniably beautiful. The arches, I like the brick floors, I like all the windows. I do like that you look out at a beautiful pool and a great backyard, but it's not on the lake. I can't have a pontoon boat. Still does not feel real that we actually live here. After a really long debate and me not wanting or needing to really move, we actually picked the fairy tale dollhouse. I started losing sleep. Like, I couldn't stop thinking about the house. And every time I was in here, It was just like this energy that felt good. Just everything about this house is grand, and I love these front doors. I don't want to paint these.
We came over here 9 years ago and just always thought it was magical and never even imagined buying it until we listed it.
Looking out at the pool, it is really beautiful. It is a little bit frustrating that we're still not on the lake.
It's easier to go jump in the pool than get on a boat. There is a lake nearby where we can rent kayaks and paddleboards, so I'm okay with it.
I love the charm throughout the house. We did get 2 office spaces, which was really important.
The house was listed at $650,000 and we paid $600,000.
It did not feel good to spend $600,000. Plus, we are remodeling.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to get this tile up, but it's...
We're hoping to keep the rehab under $50,000.
We've got a lot of projects, and we're ready to neutralize and make it our own.
There you are.
Where'd you think I was? I don't even want to admit this, but we have not gotten our fitness equipment upstairs yet. I'm
nothing wrong
freezing.
with
I'm
this.
freezing cold out here. Oh my gosh. I love this house. I think that once we get everything remodeled, I want to stay here.
I think I'll keep my eyes out for a house on the lake.
No.